Dallas releases the Errol Spence mugshot and accused the boxer of a DWI. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also, subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the Super Chats, channel donations, the Venmo donations, and the Patreon family. We working. Sign up for ESPN Plus below using my link below, and it does help the channel. Now, let's get right into it. There's a mugshot that surfaced from Errol Spence's accident, and there's now new reports. It says Dallas DA accuses boxer Errol Spence Jr. of DWI. The misdemeanor driving while intoxicated criminal case was filed on Wednesday. Dallas DA John Cruzot has filed an affidavit accusing Errol Spence Jr. of driving while intoxicated in the boxer's October crash. The misdemeanor driving while intoxicated criminal case was filed Wednesday. It's the first time the charge has been filed in the dramatic October 10th crash. In October, the Ferrari Spence was driving flipped multiple times around 3 a.m. According to Dallas police, the Ferrari was speeding northbound on Riverfront when it veered left over the median and flipped several times. Spence was not wearing a seatbelt, was ejected from the car. Spence has a 26-0 record, winning 21 by knockout, and he's been IBF champion since 107. So that's the latest report. Listen, this is nothing that hadn't already come out where people already knew that, but I want to talk about something probably a bit different. I told you, I'm not going to spend too much time. I'm going to let the man recover, so I'm not going to spend too much time making like speculation videos if there's no real reports out, stuff like that. A lot of people were making videos and articles talking about, will Errol Spence be the same, and different things like that. I'll let him tell it, I'll wait till we get some confirmed sources. That's just how I roll, But one thing, I'm going to do something a little bit different. And I noticed this when it comes to black fighters and black athletes. You have Wilder about to fight, and then magically the Errol Spence mugshot gets released, days before. And actually, surprisingly, he don't even look that bad, considering if you watch the tape, his mugshot don't even look crazy to me like that. Obviously, he's going to have some, his eye look bloodshot and, some scraping on his face. But he's very fortunate and very lucky after such a nasty spill to have these minimal, cosmetic things like, just peeling back some skin. I expected him to be, Harvey Dent, like look crazier, but his mugshot doesn't even look too crazy. But again, we know what's going to happen. Old media is going to try to have a field day, and he should have been wearing a seatbelt, and he drinking and driving. And this is what they do to black fighters. This is what they do. Meanwhile, people like Tyson Fury failed drug tests, and they have this whole comeback story for him. People like Oscar De La Hoya, who's 45-ish, somewhere around there. He failed. He had a DUI. He has done public interviews where he looked crazy. I mean, this is just public knowledge. And those same people, those same media members or old media people, fans, won't say anything. They'll turn a blind eye to that. So I'm going to let Errol Spence recover and rest from his situation. I'm just making the video because it's, it's a trending topic that everyone seems to be wanting to talk about. And, we cover everything in the sport of boxing. But I see the games that they play when it comes to black fighters, and that's primarily with old media, where they'll come out and have so much to say when it's negative. And I also feel like the DA probably did this on purpose too. Like, they got this mugshot from way back whenever, and they clearly could have released it at any point. They wait a day before a major fight with another PBC famous black athlete, one of the top PBC guys making noise, Deontay Wilder, and then that's when they release it. So very convenient how they stage this and plot this. It reminds me of ESPN. ESPN was marketing, I think it was, Conor McGregor and Mayweather or Mayweather-Pacquiao, one of the two. And then they showed regular training footage of Pacquiao, right? Regular training footage of Conor McGregor, whoever it was one of them. And for Mayweather, they didn't show him, he's sick on the jump rope. They didn't show him doing crazy speed on the speed bag. He's dope on the speed bag. They showed him walking into court in handcuffs for that domestic violence case that he had with his ex-girl, And I just want you guys to peep, this is what we talk about new media with the double standards and stuff. Peep how they do. And this is how they do minorities and especially the black fighter. Why is Pacquiao, he's been photoed when he has a wife, Jinky, why are you not showing pictures of that? Like, show him with those other girls he was with and looking drunk and gambling and stuff like that, cockfighting, pause, But when it comes to Mayweather, that's the footage, the B-roll footage you decide. Out of all the 22 years of Floyd Mayweather doing dope things and highlight reels and rocking people's head back and the Philly shell and dodging punches, the clip you want to show happens to be him at one of his lowest points, and that's what they're doing with Errol Spence. So hopefully this is a learning lesson for Errol Spence, because you see how quick, they can't wait for certain people to mess up. Errol Spence is a perfect record. So, people haven't been able to touch him in that arena. So they waited for a misfortune, a bad decision, and then now everyone's trying to jump down his throat and pass judgment like people don't have skeletons in their closet, like they don't have DUIs, like they ain't done worse, like they ain't got behind the wheel. I mean, it sounds like the man made a mistake, and, hopefully he learns from it. But look at how old media decides to play it. They always try to overplay their hand and, make these huge deals only when it comes to certain fighters. Let me know what you guys think. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. If you love what I'm doing, smash the like button. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video, it's Ego signing off.
So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.